Hey, what's up? SD Prep Track here. We're here with East Lake star Patricia Miessner. Grabbed the 10th spot to Foot Locker Nationals at Foot Locker Regionals, the West Region, last Saturday at Mount Sac. Patty, do you want a phenomenal race right there? Surely beat your own expectations, our own expectations here. As you know, all of San Diego, we're all very proud of you, Patty, right here for qualifying. Do you want to just walk us through your race last Saturday and tell us how that went for you?
It was probably the best race I've had all season and even through last year. I didn't expect the start to be nearly as good as it was because my start at state was awful, and so it was awful at CIF as well. And then I started off really good, and after that start, I just kind of gained confidence, and the rest of the race was really good.
Okay, got you. Yeah, so amazing race right there, getting the 10th spot. Obviously, we know how hard Mount Sac is. You know how hard Mount Sac is. You've been there twice already. You know how it goes. Especially with a 5K, you're adding that extra distance right there. What was going through your mind? Let's say coming down through Reservoir Hill. You know that last downhill when you're coming down into the gauntlet. What was going through your mind that last stretch right there? Were you thinking about spot wise?
I was in 11th, and so that was incredibly I didn't expect to even be in the top 20, so I was really amazed. But at the same time, I was a little worried. I wanted to be top 10 and make it, and so I was just trying to go as fast as I could without I didn't want to die before the finish.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Okay. And obviously after the finish, seeing your family, friends and family, everyone there, looking up at the scoreboard, I'm sure, what just went through your mind at that moment right there?
I was amazed. I couldn't believe it. It was not at all what I expected. I was thinking, I even told you guys that I was just hoping not to get last and then getting top 10. Afterwards, I just started crying because it was...
Got you. Okay. Yeah, so definitely right there. Well-deserved. Yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing you at Morley Field right there. So now looking at your whole season as a whole right here, obviously not the best race you wanted at the state meet. You still PR'd by a lot from freshman to sophomore year, 18:45, 5K to 18:15, we believe, at Woodward Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you didn't get that top 10 finish that you hoped on the podium in Division 1. What's her name? The East Lake girl, the El Camino girl. Liliana Prieto. You still finished right with her, so she beat you by a second or two at the state meet. You guys still got top 20. Amazing finish, but do you want to tell us how that went for you as a whole at Woodward Park?
Like I said before, the start was awful. I think if I would have gotten a better start, my whole race would have been better because I got so stuck that first mile. It was still fast, but it was just a mental thing after having something like that happen, that it just kind of set me up for the rest of the race not to be as good as it could have been.
Okay, got you. Okay, that makes sense. And okay, so I first got to meet you, Patty, at Vaquero Stampede. I got to interview after you broke that course record right there. Just looking back at your whole season as a whole, ever since that first race of Vaquero Stampede, you won the race as a freshman. You come back to win as a sophomore, and you broke the course record and everything. From then, honestly, you blew that out. So many fast kids in your race: Caitlin Cornell, Amy Brown, still really really amazing runners in their own talents. Since then, we saw that talent in you. How, looking back at the whole season of summer training in preparation for this, how has that gone for you? And how accomplished do you feel about this whole summer in preparation for this amazing picture perfect season right here?
This season has gone really well. I wish we would have done more meets so I would have gotten the opportunity to see more improvement, but this season is definitely has gone very well, and my training throughout, I've seen a lot of improvement. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and let's talk a little about your training. coming from Eastlake, you see kids like Utah Sheba Joyce. He's gotten really good at cross country this year. Jeffrey Page, obviously more of a middle distance guy in track. He's still doing great in cross country, moving up in those distances. In your regular training, do you train with like the guys team through in the regular season?
Yes, usually I'll run with our guys. My recovery runs are usually with the guys, and the track workouts I'll running by myself, but the same workouts as the guys, just because their pace is faster than mine.
Okay, got you. Okay, and that's definitely paid off for you this whole season right here. So now seeing your the whole Eastlake squad, obviously we mentioned Jeffrey in Utah, as well as Jalen Jackson in track, amazing jumper right there. What's her name? Soccer girl, Layla McFarland. How is seeing all these amazing athletes from your school? How seeing all these people push, like as a freshman last year, how seeing all these amazing athletes push and inspired you to become the best you can be?
It has been really amazing. I'm really grateful to go to Eastlake because after seeing especially Jalen and Layla, because Layla was last year was like my role model throughout the season. She was beating me at every race, and I was like, I wanted to be where she was, and so it's definitely pushed me a lot. And then just to see all their accomplishments has been amazing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got you. Now, when did you first start running, Patty?
I was on the cross country team in middle school, but the most we ever ran was a mile and a half, maybe. So
okay.
Really,
okay.
I started last year.
Okay, so first competitively running in high school, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay, so now just think back to your first high school race ever, freshman year in cross country. Thinking back to that, did you ever expect you'd be where you are right now?
No, not at all. I'm not even sure that I won that race, and I was hoping I would improve, but I never expected to be going to nationals sophomore year.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay, and then in track last spring, phenomenal breakout star right here, first as a freshman right here. So much underclassmen talent in San Diego. Although you did get fifth at CIF finals, you still had an amazing race. You broke 11. That in itself is really amazing for many. For on the girls' side, that's a really big milestone right there, breaking 11 through 200. So looking back in track, how did your first season of competitive of track season as a freshman? How did that go for you right there? Yeah.
Track was all right. It wasn't. I didn't like it as much as I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed cross country, just because of the team dynamic in cross country was so much stronger. But it went really well for me, and it was nice to get all the competition I did during track, racing against some of the fastest runners.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So now, obviously, when you first started running, you probably heard of all these big names like Kristen Fahey, McKenna Brown, all these people. Even as a freshman, let's say your other rivals, Caitlin Cornell, Amy Brown, meeting all these new people. How has seeing all these other talented names, how has seeing all these people throughout your career as a runner so far shaped you and pushed you from every single week and in the season as a whole?
I really look up to all of these runners, especially the ones like Kristen Fahey, and Claudia Lane too, because she just started running freshman year. She played soccer,
true, yeah.
and then
true.
she just improved so much. So that was just kind of something that I really looked up to, and it's pushed me a lot.
Got you. Okay, sounds good. So looking at your coaching looking at your coaching standpoint right here, obviously your coaches seem to know what they're doing. From bringing you as a already talented freshman runner with natural talent, but even expanding that even more to a whole nother level right here. How satisfied are you with your coach's knowledge and training plan for you, for getting you to peak at the right time and give you that strength when you need it the most?
The coaching has definitely helped a lot. I think just having the support there has really helped me improve. So.
Okay, awesome. Okay, and only a sophomore right here, but do you have any? Where do you see yourself in, let's say, 2 years from now as a senior? in your running career?
I would like to be for my PRs. I would like to get in the low 16s in my 5K. Claudia Lane will be graduated, so maybe
That's
I
true.
have a
That's true.
chance at placing at nationals.
That's true. And so now you already okay. You've already hit a national meet, Foot Locker Nationals right here. Here's a really big issue for some of the top talents on the West Coast. You see someone like Joaquin Martinez de Pineos. He went to NXN last year, so he declined his NXN bid from the state meet because he got a third overall. So he qualified for NXN as an individual again. But he declined it to go to Foot Locker. It's been a big debate among the country saying whether should athletes take NXN over Foot Locker. Unfortunately, on the West Coast, being in California, you're not given the liberty to go to both meets if you're that high caliber athlete. I already have been to Foot Locker. Let's say if you were to qualify for NXN next fall, would you take that chance if you had it?
I'm not sure. I know that Foot Locker has better college recruiting opportunities.
Yeah,
So
a lot of coaches there. Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay, and are you hoping to pursue running at the collegiate level, Patty?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Any other thoughts on that?
The biggest school I want to go to is the University of Washington, but any school I could run at would be optimal.
Awesome. Okay, definitely a good program right there. Okay, so we finished that portion. Now I'll just ask you a bunch of quick series of questions, Patty, just back and forth right here. Just quick, I don't know, just some quick, let's just say quick like facts right here. Okay, Patty, what is your favorite movie?
McFarland.
Okay, that makes sense. Do you have a favorite book?
I think The Outsiders.
Outsiders? Okay, sounds good. I like that book. Favorite cereal?
Favorite cereal? Oh my gosh, there's so many. I think Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms. Okay, good choice. Favorite pump up song?
Favorite song?
Yeah.
Lose Yourself by Eminem.
Eminem, that's a good one too. Okay. Do you have a favorite meet? Like race meet?
I think it was Mount Carmel, but now it might be Foot Locker. So.
Sounds good. Okay. And favorite San Diego Section boy? I remember I think you said Greg last time, but has that changed?
Greg's still up there. All of them. I
The whole East Lake squad. All right. Sounds good. And then, okay, now we don't want to waste any more time here, Patty, but we're excited to see you race this Saturday. I'm sure you're excited for Hotel del Coronado this weekend. Do you know your plans already? Like, do you have an itinerary or anything?
Yeah, there's a schedule. I don't know exactly what we're doing, but there's a small itinerary.
Okay, and have you I don't know. Have you been to Coronado? Like, you've been to Coronado, I'm sure, but how excited are you for? Like, did they give you guys any hint of what you guys are gonna be doing or anything?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I guess there's ice skating on the beach, and then going to the beach is always good. And I'm just really excited to hang out with all the runners from all the different regions. So
definitely, yeah. I'm sure you got to meet some of those West Regions people, right? Well, West Regional qualifiers right there. Apart from Claudia Lane, obviously, that stand out alone. Is there anyone else that any other runners that qualified with you that intrigue or interest that you're that you've talked to?
Annika Reese, she came in 8th, so she wasn't in the top spots, but I actually went to a camp with her this summer, so it was really cool to get to see her again.
Okay, what camp was that?
The University of Washington. So it was.
Okay. So you're really set on Washington, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. So we don't want to waste any of your time here, but we wish you the best of luck, Patty, this Saturday, and all of San Diego Section will be rooting for you there. Thanks for your time, Patty.
Thank you.